Hello, y'all. It's Pharaoh Grandma here in Central Texas, where it is 100 degrees outside, at 1:40 in the afternoon. Now that's 100 degrees Fahrenheit, so there's going to be a conversion down to the 33, 34-ish range degrees Celsius, but still hot. And I have just gotten done for the day. I have done some shopping at a budget store. A lot of people who are reasonable and don't use a lot of really short words call it China Mart. People who love it call it Walmart. And I have got some things that will... Oh! Ambulance going that way on their rate speed. But I found a nice pair of linen shorts with pockets in ladies' wear. And it looked like they had belt loops. I believe they had belt loops. I'm still losing weight. And a skirt with pockets, and a dress with pockets. And sadly, even though I found the cutest top I could hope to find, it's off the shoulders and had a long tail on the front and tie, if you like to have a tight shirt, and it still had sleeves on it. The mosquitoes off both your arm, even if your shoulders are out. It was just nicely done and cute as could be. They only had 2 left. Neither of them were my size. And a pair of shoes. The ones I'm in are starting to break down a bit. But when it's 100 degrees outside, it's time to go home and enjoy the air conditioning. Which is kind of why so many Americans make overuse of air conditioning. Now this morning when I left the house, it was just over 80 degrees. I forget what that translates to in Celsius. But it was warm then, and I was just driving with the windows down. Right now, the windows are up and the vehicle air conditioning is on. And of course, the best route back to my place is straight through the middle of town, where I'm waiting for traffic to turn left or right or whatever, because it's safer to just wait than it is to try to jump in the other lane and go around them. Because if they're turning right, I can completely skip them by being in the left lane, because we drive on the right hand side. I'm not going to argue which one's better. I don't care. Granted, a lot of people go to other countries and find out that they are so US-centric that they don't adapt well to driving on the left-hand side. My dad did okay. You know, active duty military, travel all over the world. Get used to just being whichever lane the car is built for. My steering wheel is on the left, so I drive on the right. If my steering wheel was over there, I'd be driving on the left. Let's move this in. First movie, we're going on a big, huge flatbed trailer. They're getting the road work done while they can. As long as it's dry, it's time to do the road work. I'm not going to make this corner when light to green, because there's some kind of a food cart here at the 10-minute oil change. I can't see, but there's something we're giving away or whatever. It might just be trying to provide snacks to people as they come out of the oil change. It looks like a hot dog stand. Got a little table set up with an umbrella. Little Georgetown. In the area, check it out. Might wind up picking the hot dog up out of the bun and just eating it, but that's an option. I have to get home and I was mentioning all the clothing I bought, and I also bought some frozen fish items and a pair of shoes and some windshield fluid for my vehicle. I'll see if I can get Bruce to put it in for me. Number one grandson. Qualified mechanic. And has a lot in common with Jonathan. Except grandson is still in high school. One more year. And besides his qualification he's already got, he's doing a workplace readiness program through the local school system that should get him additional certification of some kind between now and graduation. And get him used to. It's weird, he's going to have to drive. He'll take his regular classes, whatever he still has to do, at the one school to the house. It's 2 miles from the house. It's great. And he's going to get done with whatever he's doing there. And then he has to leave campus. He has to. If you're done for the day, you have to leave. That's the rules. That way they're not worried about people who are essentially grown men and women hanging around messing with young ones. But he's going to go from that school all the way across town and north, out by the airport, where the workplace readiness program happens, and he has additional training there. And that's going to, I don't know which part of it. He has not been officially diagnosed, but his mom and the doctor and some teachers and counselors all agree that he's on the spectrum somewhere. He needs a diagnosis. Because that will protect him in some cases of the workplace bullshit so many people have to put up with. Because what are they going to do? Pick on the autistic one? Okay, I came past the edge of town. I've still got 4 or 5 miles to go to get home. And stuff for the electrical grid on that big truck. See all kinds of interesting things. But it's a long, hot day. It's half over. And I was starting to say I saw some cucumbers, and I was thinking of the brine I'm making later for the watermelon pickles. And I've never tried the sweet pickle made of cucumbers. And, well, I probably have tried them and then immediately got kind of sick. Because most of them were made with, for this size batch, a tablespoon of pickled spice blend. And things that come pre-packaged, like spice blends, spice blends that come pre-packaged anyway, generally have a generous portion of coriander seed in them, or cilantro seed, whatever you want to call it. Same plant, my allergy. And then it turns out I'm allergic to fennel too, so I never had a fennel happen, so I don't miss it. It's easy to get salsa happen though in Texas. go somewhere to eat, the first things they do is put down a bowl of salsa and a basket of chips. But I've learned to have Loki try it first. And if you can taste coriander in it, or if you can taste the cilantro in it, you want me not to eat it. And that works. Didn't get tired, but my daughter might be going out this afternoon, or she might be out this afternoon. And if she hasn't gone yet, we might go tomorrow. So she's gonna have to get school clothes and shoes and whatever else for our second grandson. The theater nerd. And she was making jokes about, trying to pry him away from makeup counter. The theater makeup. But a good quality makeup will do the job. For a weekend out or for a stage appearance. Then if you try, you can really get a lot of stage value out of a jar of Elmer's glue. Elmer's plain white school glue. We used to use that for so many things. Now if you have a good soft merino wool, and some Elmer's glue. You put the Elmer's on your face and just let it get tacky. And then you use some well-combed merino. And you can put a great fluffy beard on anybody and make it look good. Because the Elmer's white school glue dries reasonably clear. And it'll peel off. Boy, it's been a long time since I did aviator, can you tell? What I'm not tracking on is the fact that wool, best quality wool in the world, will still itch. Which is too bad. Now, I did find some socks when I was doing my clothing shopping that had almost half the content of this cotton. Linen shorts, cotton skirt, cotton dress, and the t-shirt I got for myself came out of a men's product, so it's probably cotton, or half cotton, or whatever. I'm trying to get into natural fabrics. I like the pants I wore today. They are some dry BS they got on Amazon cheaply. Way too cheap. That's not the stuff that's good for us. We need cotton. Natural light, UV. I don't remember if it's UVA, B, or C, but some of the UV and some of the red light can get through natural fibers, or natural fibers are almost not there. Cotton grows outdoors. We are meant to grow outdoors. Now my linen waiting to ride home in the back of the truck. They got a little bit shook and it's dirty. Some of them, the whole top of the can came off. Now I'm home. And I get to look at all this stuff inside, but I've got to get these windows down just a bit. Yeah. Getting the windows down a little makes it possible for the expanding air inside as it heats up to have somewhere to go. Get the shade up. If it's this hot, I don't need to be toasting the upholstery in here. Put my stick where I can reach it. Oh well. I'll probably take another step or two with the watermelon rind pickles and photograph rather than film, because some stuff's just tedious. I mean, do you really need to see me draining something? Not really. I've got jars, I've got lids, I've got rings, and now I have a little bottle of what's called Fruit Fresh. It keeps the original texture of something, like the crunching pickles, if you get some that's kind of crunchy. And it just keeps it kind of closer to the original food texture. I might get the other glasses on in a bit, read the jar, and go, oh, hell no. But that's pretty much my morning shot and part of my afternoon. So, y'all have a good day. Eat the stuff that helps you heal. It's usually going to be beef and lamb. Get some fish if you need to, or you just want it. Get some bacon if you're trying to get a level of your fat intake up. Have some butter. Butter's not going to hurt you. But eat the right stuff and feel a lot better. Get some exercise. Get the best exercise you can get. I just walked all over China Mart, but I had my hands on the shopping basket most of the way, the cart, trolley, whatever you want to call it. So my watch only recorded about 350 steps. I'm calling BS on that because it's not tracking into the GPS on my phone going, okay, you've walked this distance. That went this way and that way, and then I turned the wrong way when I needed to go to automotive, and I got most of the way the wrong way, and then I turned around and went back the other way and got myself to automotive, which refreshed my memory of where the light bulbs were. I didn't need them, but I could hear a lady saying to her daughter, we just got to find the light bulbs and we'll be going. I guess the kid was tired of being in the store. I said, well, if you need light bulbs, you're going the wrong way. And she looked where I was pointing. I said, you need to go this a ways. And they're on this row of half aisles by the back wall. then I remembered something I was looking for and turned around and went up that way too. And there she was, turning up by the light bulbs. So, well, I saw her little girl. So I know they made it go in the right direction. Something smells green. I hope the basil I picked out is safe and sound. There we go. And somewhere under this pile was yesterday's mail that I got out of the box, but life goes on. Now, I mentioned air conditioning and getting home and everything, but yay, the electric bill for last month, which has also been hot, and it's the beginning of the three-digit temperatures has hit in, and that's under 200, I think, or 200 and some change. And I'm not worried about it. This month it'll be higher. And then across the most of autumn, we won't be running heat or electricity heat or air conditioning very much. And then something will and then it's like I'll go to set the thermostat because we'll be expecting a cooler night. And it won't kick on, and I'll remember to change the battery in the thermostat. You would think that being tied to the furnace, which is electric in an electric house, that the thermostat would draw some electricity from that system. I've got to change batteries in the thermostat. Just about every year, but that's okay. You do what you need to do. Get your day done. Get your walking done. Exercising and encourage each other. Encourage each other a lot. We need it. We all need it. Some people just They get fixated on something and they'll forget to do whatever the other thing is that they need. But I'm home, so I better go in and let the dog see that I'm home. Poor little Chihuahua. Oh, success with the cat. He was up in the 19-pound range. He's down to 16 and a half. He needed it. I'm hoping he'll have more success with raw meat and fish. He's at least giving things a try now and then. And eating the meaty cat food instead of the kibble. I'm trying to make these guys last as long as I can. Now, the dog is older than the cat, but he's been in better shape for a while. He does eat more of my dinner than his own lately. I'm okay with that. Because he's a dog. Dogs have been around people for ages, and they got used to eating our cooked leftovers. People probably been throwing bones to the dogs for a million years. Or however long what Bart K calls our current speciation. Don't know what our next one will be, but we know what we've been in the past, and we've been things so close to human that might as well just call them proto-human. I'm not looking forward to getting out in the sunshine, but that's okay. I drove home with the windows up, so it's just as well that the windows can be ignored while I'm taking stuff in. Probably 2 trips because I do have some food stuff. Grandma loves you and wants you to be okay. I might be talking to y'all later. I might not. I don't know what my day is going to look like yet. Okay, bye-bye. Have a good day.